So it's just awkward to think like, oh yeah, dating your younger brother. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melanie, and tonight we're gonna have a vodka pasta mukbang. Just cook this and we're gonna eat and chat. I'm starving. It is so good. We just need extra cheese, as we should. You don't actually want to put like too much sauce. You can add more cheese, but not a ton of sauce, because then it gives like a soup consistency, and I don't like that personally. Ooh, I should show you guys what the bread is. My mom found this bread on a discount. It's called Como Italian. I'm actually wearing my Italian shirt she got for me while she was in Ohio. Because I am Italian, so fitting. But this is really good. I was eating one of the pieces earlier because I love bread and I love how tiny it is. And I was telling my mom that I swear there's like a hint of sourdough, and she looked at the ingredients. She's like, you were right. I was like, that's what I thought. I know my bread. It tastes like absolutely amazing. Also in Ohio, there's these peppers. It's from a restaurant called Cafe 422. I haven't been before. This will not open. Here we go. Peppers are hot, but they're really good. And this is the bread. Also, one more thing, I'm showing you guys everything I have. I just don't know where I got this, sadly, or the bread either. Bread could have been from a local grocery store, but this, it's a butter, garlic, Parmesan basil. The spread, it's really good. I'm a basil girly, so yeah, but look at these peppers. They are amazing. They're sometimes a little spicy. Let's try this bread. No pepper in the pasta. That was too hot. We're good. It's all good. Really good, but really hot. I do wish they made the peppers like a mild taste. I like hot things, but as you guys know, I'm such a baby with spice. I wish they had something like a light hotness to it, but it's good. That was too hot. I'm so hungry, y'all. Let's try the bread by itself. It's amazing. Just love how tiny it is. It's so good. Like, the hint of sourdough is amazing. I went to Domino's again not that long ago. Go watch the video. I really like their cheese bread, but I kind of like this one better. It's the crunch and the texture of the bread is soft. Or cheese. We're just like missing some spots sometimes, I feel like, you know? It's probably too much, but I don't care. The cheese just adds so much flavor. I love personally using the penne noodle. Out east they'll call it mostaccioli, but out west it's penne. It's so good. Maybe it's just my dad's side of the family that calls it mostaccioli's. Is it Italian for penne? Actually, I don't even know. I do so well making this. So good. Looks like I barely ate, but no, I have. It's so good. Pasta was cooked al dente. I did really good today. I should say tonight. So I forgot to update you guys. There was like this guy. It's like barely anything. No, but like one of my last videos, like I was talking about like how I kind of like got set up, and I hate like setups. If it wasn't for like my friend giving me his number, I'll be honest, like I definitely like wasn't gonna like pursue him. But she got his number, and the thing is like I really had this feeling like I wasn't interested. Well, I thought I was, but then I learned his age. It's weird because in the past, like I didn't mind dating a younger guy, but I still don't. But I just have a certain like age limit with it now because I don't know, I'm just older and wiser, and I just want something like real. Typically 21 boys don't really know what they want, and that's okay. I don't mean this like in a negative connotation at all. When I was 21, I did not want to be married. I didn't know what I wanted out of life. It's anyone, even my best friends too. Like, you don't know what you want at that age. So I don't mean that in a bad light. I get it completely. I don't know, I have this motto like in my life kind of going forward after 2020 happened, that I don't want to like have any regrets, because back then I did and now I don't, which is like a nice full circle moment for me, because like I don't want to like look back in my life and be like, oh, I regret this, you know. So I'm really trying like not to. When it comes to dating, I've got way better with having like no regrets. No, I really have. I'm proud. So I look back at situations and I'm like, yeah, no, maybe little things sometimes here and there, but not as bad. Even though I didn't have like an interest with this guy, I was like, well, maybe let's just get to know him. You never know. I don't want to have a regret not getting to know him. I didn't want to like call. Well, I didn't like want to like text, but I was like, let's just like reach out and see. So I did, and we talked, and I thought, oh, he was really cool. But then we hung out in person. We went to the bar, and then we went on a walk. Yeah, kind of weird, right? I have so many of this all in one. Yeah. Well, it was like at night. It just like wasn't it for me. I didn't feel anything. I don't know, maybe the age, but also like, I don't know, I just didn't feel it. He seemed way too like outgoing for me. But he was nice. And out of all the younger guys I kind of like I'd talked to, he seemed the most mature actually for his age, but I just didn't feel it. Also, I know his sister. So I was like, no. That's some tea. No, all good with his sister. It's just like we went to high school together. So it's just awkward to think like, oh yeah, dating your younger brother. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, no. I have to stop caring like what people can think. But the problem is like, I can't. That's hard for me. And I'm a very private person with dating too. And the thing was just like, this girl ran in different friend groups and I can see her kind of being like, oh my gosh, like I remember this girl in our class, like she's dating my brother. It's weird. I don't know. I just worry about like what people say because like I don't like drama or rumors and I am very private. So that was just like a no for me. I don't like connections like that when it like comes to dating. When he told me, I was like, oh shoot. He also said she started up drama in high school. Like he kind of called her out on stuff. It was funny, but I wasn't involved. I was like, oh, really? I mean, like I could kind of see it, but I was never really like friends or like acquaintances. Like we're cool and we would talk if we saw each other. I probably thought if anything she didn't like me, but you can think something and then it's like not true kind of thing, but who knows. So I remember like kind of laughing that he was like saying that, like calling his sister out. I was like, oh my gosh, it was funny. And I was like, well, like no drama with me, like I don't like drama, I stayed out of that. That's what I was like telling him. And then during the walking portion, he asked to hold my hand. And I was kind of like, no. But I was like polite and said yes. Oh, I hate that. He even was like, are you sure? Like I could have said no, but this is awkward. I don't know. I was like, fine. I'll say this. The first time holding his hand was kind of bad. The second time it was better. I don't know if I was just numb to it or if I just felt more comfortable. I don't know. It's like, why not pursue him? Well, because the thing is like he's 3 years younger. I mean, I have liked younger guys, but I've also liked older guys too, just like in my age gap limit. But I just feel like this guy needs to experience a little bit more life. I know his sister, that's weird. I don't know if this guy is fully my type. He's a little too outgoing for me, which is great for him. I feel like I need a guy that's kind of like a good like in between, or I just like feel more chemistry with. Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't feel the chemistry. And I felt like really bad because like this guy was like really sweet and didn't try to pressure like anything at all. And so I'm thinking like, why don't I like him? Like he checks boxes, but I just like don't feel it. It was so funny, you guys. I feel bad. He totally felt it. And I was like, you know, like when you're like a 180 where like he's like cloud 9 and I'm like the opposite. I'm like, whoa, no, I don't feel it. That's how it was. Oh my god. He was like, yeah, I'm like really vibing with you, like let's go out on a date. And I'm thinking like, oh no. But you know, he was like, balls in your court, it's up to you. But he was very sweet and said like he didn't like want to use me for anything, he just wanted to get to know me and he liked me. But I was kind of telling him the age gap, which again in the past it didn't bother me, but now it just kind of does. I guess I'm just turning a leaf and starting a new chapter in my life, so maybe that's why. I don't know, maybe I want someone a little bit older. I don't know. I mean, yeah, like youngest guy like I would date now would either be like 22, 23. I don't know, I'd prefer someone older, like 24 to 26. Almost gonna be 25 soon. Yeah, I don't know, it'll change over time, but that's how I feel right now. I was like telling him I'm surprised the age thing didn't bother. I shouldn't have been surprised. Guys like older women. No, they typically do, but I'm just overthinking it and that's not a good thing. And then this guy said the age gap doesn't bother me because like we're in our 20s, and I like took to account to like what he said. I'm like, yeah, true. But then I don't know, maybe because I'm 5 years away from being 30. I'm almost 25 at this point. And I think having that into account now, it's like, well, what do you think if like I'm gonna turn 30 before you know? See, my overthinking brain goes there. Well, more so recently because of almost being 25. But I didn't want to come off like I was overthinking because I'm thinking, oh my gosh, he's 21. I don't want to scare him. So I didn't say anything, but I'm just like, I just don't feel easy with it. I like suggested like to hang out one other time, but I can just tell like he just wanted to take me out on a date, and I was just like, okay, like this isn't gonna work. 'Cause on the date, like he would have wanted to kiss me because that's what he had told me. Like if we were to go out, he wouldn't kiss till the first date, and I'm always like 50-50 of kissing on the first date. It just depends if it works or not, and I'm like, I just don't want to waste my time if I'm already feeling uneasy. That's what happened with that. Nothing crazy. I felt super bad when I had to tell him like it just wasn't gonna work, and he was like, gotcha. It's just like the worst. Like I was crying about it. I'm so sensitive, you guys, and I don't want to break someone's heart, even if like his heart shouldn't be broken. He's gonna find someone amazing. He's a really cool guy. He's just not my guy at the end of the day. Like that's all it is. But I always just feel bad. Like guys that have rejected me probably don't care, which like I get sensitive about that too, because I'm like, wow, thought you liked me. I always like cry and care about this stuff even if I wasn't interested. I hope all will be well, but I'm not worried about him. He's young. He's gonna find someone great. I like to think that for myself, but I'm just like tired of dating at this point, honestly. You guys, I want to try this dessert and then we're gonna go. That was an amazing dinner. I did a Cook with Mel's Ruby cookie episode, but I'm not much of the ruby cookie girly, so only one of the cookies had the ruby. Well, all of them had the ruby, but the rest I wanted to add chocolate. I thought it would add like a better flavor. So let's try it together and see. I hope so. I hope it's gonna taste good because like the ruby's just really tarty and I'm a chocolate chip girly. better. Not too bad. My mom helps me with this behind the scenes, but her and I tweaked the recipe a little bit with adding like a cookie butter extract, because I can actually have like cookie butter, guys. Well, we've discussed this already, but I'm so excited. I love cookie butter. No, like I'm really so stoked. I want to come up with more recipes for it for my future business, hopefully, to help people that like have nut allergies. It's basically like a consistency of peanut butter, but no peanuts in it, and it's just amazing. So I love it. It's so good. It's not too bad at all. I'll save it for later. And that's gonna be all today for this mukbang. I hope you guys enjoyed it, especially at home. Subscribe. I'm Melanie, and I'll see you guys next time.